I completely forgot to make this. Anyways, there's a tutorial of 4 chords. I call them. No, I don't have a name, but they're 4 chords, and you can use them for like most songs. Like, I'm gonna give an example. All right. So, the first chord. Okay, I'll give an example of. No, I won't. I'm just gonna play 4 chords, and then you'll hear 1,000 of songs from it. Right. So I can go. Right. And so you could do. And if you just put them different orders, right? You could go. Today's gonna be the day. We could go. I was driving shotgun with my hair undone. You know, or you can hit them with I found love for me, darling. Just dive right in and follow my leads. You know. And with these shapes, you could do all sort of stuff just within the shape. But I'm not gonna get to that because I don't want to overload you. Okay, so forget everything that I just did and focus on this, right? And this is all just 1 chord right now. You're just gonna learn 1 chord, right? And it's a G chord. So let's break it down. 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3. You put your middle finger on the top one. I know. It doesn't really matter this side because it's just a chord, so you can strum it however you want. But for most of it, I'm just gonna strum down, but you can do it however you want. So right, so 3rd fret. Alright, you got that. Then 2nd fret on this 1 string down. Alright. So put these together. Alright, now last one, just 1 more finger, okay? And let me put out middle finger, pointer finger. Alright. Lastly, I'm gonna have your finger. I use my ring finger. You can use your pinky. As long as you have a finger here, that's all that matters. It's a pinky, 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, last string. Alright, so 3rd fret, first one. There we go. Oops. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you have it all together. As you can see, it's everything I just taught you. And then this is what it sounds like when you strum it. Okay, so you leave a lot of strings open. You only have 3 strings with your fingers pressed down, and that's how it makes the sound of a G chord. Yeah, so once again, it's the 3rd fret on the 1st string, 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and 3rd fret on the last string. Yeah, that's your G chord. I think you'll be able to get that down pretty quickly. Actually, no, you might not, because I don't remember when I first started learning, but it does take a minute to get these, because these are weird shapes that you don't really, unless, there's shapes that only guitar players make. Like, you don't wake up in the morning and go like, it's just a weird shape. So if it takes you a while, don't stress, because it takes everyone a while, because like your fingers aren't designed to do that or something. Anyways, so that's a G chord. The next chord I'm going to teach you is an E minor. This is the easiest chord, man. It's 2 fingers. And let's get into it. So, it's the 2nd string on the 2nd fret, 1 finger. Alright? You got that. And then it's 1 finger. Now, the next one is 1 string down. So, the 3rd string down on the 2nd fret again. Use your middle finger. So, pointer finger, middle finger. And you put it together. Alright. So, once again. 1, 2, 2, 2nd fret, 2nd string. 2nd fret, 3rd string. sounds a little different, but it sounds somewhat similar. It might just because it's out of tune. Either my guitar or your guitar. Okay, so that's it. It's literally 2 fingers. And now what we should probably start doing from here is practicing transitioning, because you can get the shape down. You can go like this, but then it's kind of hard to adjust your fingers to make a new shape again, and then go back to this. So like, for example, you might be like this is my impression of someone like just starting to play, right? So they start with the G chord, they take it a minute, they maybe play it around, they go, they get it right, and then they go to E minor, and they go, and then they go back to G, but it takes a minute. So just practice that G chord, and E minor, until you get to a steady place that you want it. Alright, next chord is a C chord. So this one's a little tricky. It's only 3 fingers though. See, with all these chords, they're really simple. Like they're these basic chords. You only use like 3 fingers. But what's hard is just the shape of it. So let's get into a C chord. So C chord is gonna be the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and I like to use. You should probably use your ring finger. Once again, 1, 2, 3. Right. And then next one's 1 string lower on the 2nd fret. So, alright. So now you have these 2. You can take a minute to get that down. It's just once again 3rd fret, 2nd string down. 2nd fret, 3rd string down. Alright, and last but not least, last string is gonna be 2nd and last string down on the 1st one. And this one might be a little iffy to play on this one because it's so close to whatever this thing is. It's a little harder to press down, but it could be different depending on your guitar. Right. So once again, 3rd fret, 2nd string. 3rd string. Yep. 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd and last string, 1st. Alright, and it should look something like this. Now let's strum it together. And it's a C chord. Once you get that down, you can go from the G to the C to the E minor if you want. Or you can go to A minor to C to G, or you can just go E minor to C, E minor to C, E minor to C. But it does take a while to get that close. So if you lose your patience or you can't get that down, just know that's everyone, and that's just how it is. Last chord is a D chord, and let me just review the first 3 chords again, just so you don't get too lost. G chord, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, last string, and that's a G chord. Next one, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Oh, if you didn't know, a fret's like each one of these like little squares. I probably should have explained that. So like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, like within this little square, that's a fret. Okay. E minor, C, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd and last string, 1st fret. Okay. Now, your last chord is a D. So I just want to get you you don't really need to memorize the names, but it's kind of nice, or I guess the letters. So like just G, E minor, C. So if you're learning a song and they just tell you to like play these chords, it gets handy. Last one's a D. Alright. So this one's a little funky too. Alright. You can start with your middle finger on the 2nd fret, on the last string, 2nd fret. Alright. Now you go ahead and put your ring finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd to last string. So you go. Right. And your last finger, it goes right on the 2nd fret, the 4th string down. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one. And that's a D chord. I'll do it again. 2nd fret on the bottom string. With your middle finger, pointer finger, your ring finger. 3rd fret, 2nd last string. And then just 1 string up and on the 2nd fret. And if this seems complicated, it's just these two and this guy here. So it's the 2nd fret. Also the 2nd fret. And this guy here. That's a D chord for you. Take a look at it. Okay. So, you can, like you do before, you go transition it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, let me know if I explained some things wrong, or you just need more information on it. But that's the first 4 chords you should really learn.